Good morning, everyone. Rise and shine and say hello to Rocco.
Hi, Rocco Gibson here.
Recording artist, chef, yoga instructor, and he's showing us how to start the day on a positive note. And while we're hanging out with Rocco, get ready for a dose of healthy vibes for mind, body, and spirit.
Black pepper. There we go. Bon appetit. Remember the video where I was shoveling and my beard froze? If I think it's cold, all I have to do is go back to that. And this don't seem so bad. It actually feels kind of warm. There ain't no icicles growing from this thing. Dracarys. Saturday, on my way to teach my classes. I've arrived and first student is here. Okay, fun party last night, and now we are going to a birthday brunch, not for me, but for my good friend whose birthday I share. So, the party was fun. The second party, it was right in Troy, which is about maybe like 20-25 minutes from here. It was fun, and it was a nice brunch. Ran into a lot of old friends. And a few new ones, which was great. So now, it's still early in the day. This was a brunch party that we were at. Time to do laundry. Dinner is already made because I made a big pot of ziti and sauce, a meat sauce, which was absolutely great for my own party yesterday. That's going to be dinner tonight. All we really have to do is just laundry and then just chill. Hey folks, the ingredients are pine nuts, cheese, olive oil, basil. I almost forgot, garlic, take a few cloves, throw everything in the food processor starting with the garlic, and then your cheese, throw your pine nuts in, and then the basil, and your olive oil. Blend her up. Add some lemon. Mix her up, and there you go. Okay folks, this is beard styling video number 3. I want to just say that there's different products that you need to use for each beard length. You may have noticed that, or you may remember that the first 2 videos had different products, even though, the beard was the same length. It was maybe about a good inch shorter. It was about a short medium. Now it's a kind of like a long medium, almost a short long. So there's different products that we're going to use. What we are going to use, we're going to use a gel. It's, I'm not exactly sure what the name of this is. Pomade. I don't know, I'm still learning. But what we're going to do, the style is going to be kind of wavy ringlets, just to show you. The way my beard is, if there's no product in it, it looks awful. It looks like a big, uneven Brillo pad, and I will not show you that. What I'm gonna do is wash it with beard wash, and then when we're done, I'm gonna show you what I do. This is the beard wash that I use. I may have shown this in a previous video, but just in case I didn't, here it is, and if I did, it's a review. it already has a different kind of look after having washed it. So now I have a choice. I can either kind of foop it up and really make it super, super curly with this. We've used this before, not to contradict what I said before. You can still use beard spray at any length, but this, I'm gonna show you what I do. You might be thinking, oh, well, that looks pretty good. You don't need to do anything. Nope, you do, because as this dries, it's going to dry out and it's going to become more Brillo pad-like. It's just, it's not really all that pretty. Oh, I may as well, oh, okay, I already did take my ring off. So, take some of this. A little bit goes a long way. This is like that gel from the 80s. Do you remember Studio? Yeah, so put this in. And the idea is you want to be able to get as much as possible. See, a little bit goes a long way, like I said, because look at this. You want to be really careful because, like, this is how it'll end up drying, and you absolutely don't want that. So, what you do is you do your best to shape it, and definitely feel free to use a little more on the mustache, because to get a mustache curl, it takes a lot of product. I added a little bit of water to my hands, by the way. I'm gonna add just a little more here, just because I did put too much gel in. This is how it's gonna dry, which is a pretty curly kind of look. I'm kind of digging this. So now what I can do is leave it alone and let it dry naturally. Do you remember from the 80s, the wet look, where you didn't even dry the hair? What you did is you put the product in while it was still wet, and that was it. And then as the hair dried, the product led the hair to have a wet look. You can do that, or you can blow dry it just a little bit, just to kind of give it a little bit of volume. When you have the shape you want, then start to blow on cool, because it's the cooler temperature that actually sets it in. The final thing I'm gonna do, this looks like it's really coming along. I kind of like this. It's not exactly what I had planned, but that's all right. Happy accidents occur. So take some beard spray and just put a little bit, a light layer to kind of seal it in. Good morning, a new week starts. On my way to the gym! I'm telling you right now, the hardest part about going to the gym is getting to the gym. Okay, going to the doctor now, just to see if I'm cleared for the surgery coming up. Taking a little detour from the work day to do the appointment, then I'm coming back. Visit went great. I'm all cleared to have the surgery, which is great. I was also able to touch base with a record company that does my mastering as well as my graphics for album covers and so forth. So as it turns out, I'm pretty excited. They're going to be able to master the tracks off of this next album. I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to, but as it turns out, they can. So I'm happy about that. Got to figure I'm always working, even if I'm not on the clock at the hospital or with the other aspects of my day job. I'm doing, work in the music as a producer, and so it's a busy life. On the surface, it may look a little boring, but the truth is, there's always something happening. It's kind of like, even though something looks still, a tree, for example, there's still movement constantly happening. That's really my life. Even during those days when I might need to take it easy, there's still a lot going on. There's still things to process. There's still songs to write. There's still content to make, and that's not meant to sound daunting in any way. If anything, it's meant to sound adventurous, because that's really what my life is. It's a big adventure, and I'm very lucky. One thing my life is absolutely not is boring. It's not, and it's not stagnant. There's always, movement forward. I'm about to drive home. When I get home, it's going to be finishing up tune number 11, taking all 11 tunes, putting them in a folder in Google Drive so they can go to the record company that's going to master them. Wednesday. This is my last day at the hospital for a few weeks, because I took a few days off, end of the week and Monday, just to celebrate my birthday, and I'm having my surgery after that. So I have to be off my feet. I'll be working from home after a good week of healing. Today's going to be kind of a special day. It's kind of like a Power Friday, at least when it comes to the hospital. The other woman who has also been working there, she's been out, so it's really been all me. So there's a lot of people to screen, but I can only do so many, so that's just one of those things. I'm working on song number 12, and it needs just a little bit of work, but I started that yesterday, and already I have a pretty good song. I just have to adjust the volume of some of the actual tracks. It's a pretty day out. Spring is officially here. We had the spring equinox a few days ago, so that was good. The way the rest of the week is going to be, Friday I'm off, and Monday as well. My birthday itself is on Monday, March 30th. I'll be 51. I wanted to gift myself with a 4-day weekend. Right now I am uploading 14 tracks, which are all mastered, ready to go. I'm submitting it now to DistroKid Thursday, which is actually my Friday. My album has officially been submitted, and it comes out on Monday. There's another thing that I do whenever I put an album out. What I do is, from the time it's submitted, I purposefully do not listen to any of the tracks until the album comes out. So this way, I get to experience the joy of having, the excitement of, oh my God, the album just came out. So when it does come out, I'll be able to, listen to it. Hey folks, we are here now to talk about chakra number 5, the throat chakra, the blue chakra, the chakra that dictates communication, the chakra that, if blocked, can really pose quite a challenge to you being able to communicate things. And it's the chakra that, if balanced properly, you would be able to say anything you need to say, hear whatever needs to be heard. It's definitely about the communication. It's located in the throat, specifically in the spine, at that height. And with that particular chakra, it resonates with the color blue, not just any blue, specifically sky blue, azure blue. This is the work of art that Amy Zerner has made to show that chakra, to represent that chakra. And it's really all about having your words flow. It's also about living in your own truth, meaning what you say, saying what you mean, using your voice for good. If this chakra is, underactive, it's going to be really hard to get your words out. You probably may experience a fear of speaking. If it's overactive, you won't be able to stop talking. We all know a person with an underactive throat chakra as well as an overactive throat chakra. The musical note that this chakra resonates with is G for globe. The name of the chakra is called Vishuddha, and what it means is pure. So think about this. Pure of speech, speaking with pure intent, speaking with language that is pure of any lies or deceptions. The chakra is not only about communication, but it's also about honesty. It's also about living by your own truth, acting out what's true for you, and living in truth. If the chakra by chance is blocked, more than likely you'll be dealing with some honesty issues. You will have a harder time speaking the truth. People with blocked throat chakras tend to not give all the information. That could be seen as a bit deceptive. I think for anybody who is either in the public eye or works with the public, it is imperative that this chakra is balanced and not blocked, because you will not be able to do your job unless there is a free flow with this particular energy center. So what I do to exercise this chakra, what I do is I bring my attention really to my neck. Monday. It's my birthday. One thing that I love to do is I love to take my tunes and turn them into tribute videos. What I'll do is I'll take footage from either a TV show or a movie and turn one of my tunes into a video. So I took Dragon's Blood and turned that into a Game of Thrones tribute, which turned out really, really great. And I also took my Helios song and I turned that into a space movie TV montage tribute. You've got clips from Doctor Who, you've got clips from Star Wars, Star Trek, 2001 Space Odyssey. So that turned out really good too. Feels like it's probably about 65. It's very nice. It feels very spring. It's absolutely beautiful. Granted, the day has been a little on the busy side, but nevertheless, it's still shaping out to be a good day. What makes a bad day? Personally, for me, I think a bad day is when you just can't find the acceptance with whatever is going on. When you can, anything uncertain, anything that you don't have control over, it becomes more of an adventure. Treating myself to listening to my new album, Salt and Pepper. I purposefully waited until today so that as a birthday treat, I'd be able to really listen to it for the first time. It's so good. Also, what I'm gonna do as well is whip up some pesto. I am making a video for that. So that'll be nice. I think with the pesto, that's gonna go on the pizza tonight. As you may remember, I take pizza dough, I prep it all up so this way dinner is all set for the rest of the week. Each night there's a dough ball and I use that. So tonight it's gonna be pesto pizza. Yes! So, I am wishing you a happy Easter. What your Easter looks like, I don't know. You might be spending it with family, you might be spending it with friends, you might be spending it alone, or it might be you and your partner having kind of a romantic holiday. That's great too. Or you may not even celebrate Easter, and if you don't, that's okay too. Definitely enjoy the day in whatever form it takes, and definitely enjoy some candy, take care of yourself, and use it as an opportunity to really think about maybe the areas of your life that are coming back to life. Maybe there's a part of you that has been asleep for a long time that is kind of waking back up. Who even knows? But keep the spirit of Easter in your heart and enjoy.
There's always more to read at Next Chapter Books and Art, winner of Sun Journal's Reader's Choice Awards for New Bern's Best Bookstore in 2025. Owned by local author Michelle Guerin-Fly, Next Chapter Books and Art features local authors, and artist works as well as new and used books of all sorts. And don't forget, we carry gift certificates for that special book lover in your life. For more information, call 252-633-5774. That's 252-633-5774. And check out our event page on our website at thenextchapternc.com.